Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we explore the world of rare and valuable coins. Today we're diving into the history of TUS 1-cent coins that are worth a fortune. These aren't just any pennies, they're legendary among collectors and can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. So if you've ever wondered whether the change in your pocket could make you rich, stick around because you might be holding one of these treasures without even knowing it. Let's get started. The 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny is one of the last issues of the famous wheat reverse cent that had been in circulation since 1909. These coins were struck into mints, Philadelphia with no mint mark and Denver with the D mint mark. The obverse carries the portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse features two wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America. For over 50 years this design was iconic in American coinage until it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. That makes the 1957 penny not just a coin but one of the last chapters of an era. The mintage of the 1957 penny was very high. The Philadelphia Mint produced about 28,980,000 pieces, while the Denver Mint struck over 1,051,342,000 coins, crossing the billion mark. Because of this, most 1957 pennies are common and easily available in circulation. Grade condition, however, collectors place higher value on coins that survive in pristine mint state, especially those with full red coloration. The rarity lies not in the date itself but in the condition and special era varieties. Let's break down the coin's composition. The 1957 cent is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 311 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. Its plain edge and traditional reddish copper color make it easily identifiable. Over decades, these coins often tone to brown due to oxidation, so coins that still display original fiery red mint luster are much more desirable. Collectors often classify them into three color categories: red, road, red, brown RB, and brown BN, with road being the most valuable. Now let's talk value. A typical circulated 1957 penny is worth only 3 to 10 cents. Uncirculated examples in lower mint state grades like MS60 to MS62 are valued around $1 to $2. At MS65, red prices climb to $15 to $30, while superb gems graded MS67 red can reach $500 to $1,000 at auction. The highest grades are rare because most coins entered circulation and lost their luster. Even though billions were minted, perfect condition coins remain elusive. For the 1957D Denver issue, values are slightly lower because of its massive mintage. Circulated examples are only worth face value to a few cents. However, in mint state red they still carry good value. In MS65 red might bring $10 to $20, while MS67 red examples can sell for over $1,000. One record sale of a 1957 penny in MS67 plus red reached nearly $2,500, proving that even common dates can surprise collectors with big auction results if the condition is top-notch. Era coins are another exciting area. Collectors love to hunt for double dies, repunch mint marks, and off-center strikes from 1957. The 1957D is particularly known for RP Ms. repunch mint marks where the D shows doubling or misplacement. A strong double die obverse where the date or liberty appears doubled can be worth $100 to $500 depending on grade. Off-center strikes and clipped blankets also exist, with values ranging from $50 to several $100s based on severity. The historical context makes the 1957 penny special. America in the 1950s was experiencing the height of the Cold War, the early days of space exploration, and booming post-war prosperity. The Lincoln Wheat penny had already been a familiar coin in pockets for nearly 50 years, connecting generations. When the design changed in 1959 to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, these coins suddenly became a nostalgic reminder of the past. That's why collectors cherish these late-date wheat pennies. From a collecting standpoint, the 1957 penny is ideal for beginners. It's affordable, easy to find, and helps new numismatists learn about grading and coin storage. More advanced collectors, however, chase after the finest certified examples, with blazing red luster as well as rare die varieties and errors. Some even collect rolls or bags of uncirculated 1957 cents, which were saved in large numbers by banks and collectors during the late 1950s. If you own a 1957 penny and wonder if it's valuable, the first step is to examine its condition. A dull brown circulated penny might only be worth a few cents, while a shiny red coin with no scratches could be worth dollars. or even hundreds if certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Always handle coins carefully, avoid cleaning them, and consider submitting high-grade candidates for professional grading. Errors, doubling, or unusual marks should also be inspected under magnification. To wrap up the 1957 United States 1-cent coin is a fascinating collectible that bridges the gap between everyday pocket change and historical numismatics. Whether you find one in a coin jar, inherit one from family, or buy certified high-grade pieces, this coin tells the story of America's last wheat pennies. Common in circulated form, yet surprisingly valuable in gem condition or with errors, it's a coin every collector should know about. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can join us in exploring more rare and valuable coins in future videos. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. The 1946 penny comes right after the turbulent wartime years when the U.S. Mint had to adjust coin compositions to support the war effort. In 1943, for example, pennies were made from zinc-coated steel to save copper for ammunition and military equipment. By 1946, however, the mint had fully restored the original bronze alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. These coins, weighing 311 grams, were struck with a diameter of 19 millimeters. The return to copper was seen as a symbol of stability and prosperity in post-war America, making the 1946 penny a nostalgic piece for many. The design of the 1946 penny follows the long-running Lincoln cent series introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. The obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, shows Lincoln's bust facing right with the word Liberty on the left, the date 1946 on the right, and the motto "In God We Trust" across the top on the reverse. We see the classic wheat ears design with 1 cent boldly in the center, United States of America below it, and the motto "Et pluribus unum" above. Collectors often call these coins wheat pennies because of the two stylized wheat stalks framing the reverse. The 1946 penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The Philadelphia Mint produced the lion's share with a massive 991,655,000 coins struck. Denver followed with 315,690,000 coins, and San Francisco rounded out the year with 198,100 coins combined. That's over 1.5 billion pennies, making 1946 one of the highest mintage years in wheat penny history. This huge production explains why so many 1946 cents remain in circulation or in coin jars today. The Philadelphia issue is the most common, with nearly a billion struck in well-worn condition. These coins are only worth about 5 to 15 cents. However, their value jumps significantly in higher uncirculated grades. A brilliant red example graded MS65, red by PCGS or NGC, can fetch $20 to $50, and superb examples graded NIS67 red have been known to sell for over $1,500 at major auctions. That means even a common coin can become rare and valuable if it has been well preserved. The 1.946D wheat penny is also common, but it has its share of high-value examples in circulated grades. These coins usually sell for 10 to 25 cents, but collectors pay a premium for uncirculated red coins. At MS66 red, a 1.946D can bring $50 to $100, while the finest known pieces in MS67 red have auctioned for over $2,000. As with all wheat cents, I appeal luster and strike quality make a huge difference in determining final value. The San Francisco Mint struck fewer pennies than the other mints in 1946, but with nearly 200 million made, they are still very common circulated. Examples are worth 15 to 40 cents, while uncirculated red coins can range between $40 and $100. High-end specimens graded MS67 red are exceptionally rare, with values pushing beyond $2,500. Collectors especially prize well-struck 1946s pennies because San Francisco issues sometimes suffered from weaker details. Era coins from 1946 are always exciting to find. Among the most notable are double die obverse DDO varieties, which show doubling in the lettering or the date. Off-center strikes, clipped plankets, die cracks, and repunched mint marks are also known for this year. Values vary widely. Minor errors may bring $10 to $25, while dramatic off-centers or strong doubled dies can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Always inspect your 1946 pennies carefully, because even small errors can add big premiums. The 1946 penny is considered a common date in the Lincoln Wheat series, but collectors still want it for completing full wheat sets. Because so many exist in low-grade condition, the real demand is for high-grade red uncirculated coins. Professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC can significantly boost the market value, especially if the coin earns a top population grade. For collectors, having the 1946 penny in your set is essential, and finding one in mint state condition is both challenging and rewarding. In conclusion, the 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but its history, mint varieties, and potential high-grade values make it a fascinating piece of American numismatic heritage. While most examples are worth only a few cents, pristine uncirculated coins and rare errors can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you were lucky enough to own one, check the condition, mint mark, and possible errors carefully. And before we end, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Share your finds in the comments below. Who knows, your penny might be the next rare treasure worth big money.